Thursday, coming out of camp, Messenger Flat I think it was, and a little earlier start. I don't know, 7 o'clock, 7:30, I don't know, 7:15, something like that. On trail for a few minutes. Look at our view. I think that's the Santa Clarita River, one of the two. And you can see over those mountains, Palmdale, Lancaster. Look how green it is. So nice. You just don't see that in Southern California. It's amazing. Well, toes are starting to get warmed up. Time to stretch it out. I'm going to do 88 miles today. No, 15 miles today. So, but, and then we'll have a short day into Agua Dulce. So, and there's supposed to be a really good Mexican restaurant right in town. So, I'm thinking margaritas and probably a margarita, chips and salsa, of course. So we'll see. Hopefully they open at 11, so maybe have an early lunch. So I think we'll have about 9 miles in. So, and we average about 2 miles an hour, rough number. A little more on long downhills, a little less on the uphills. So today should be heading out at 5,000 feet and dropping to 3,000 and change. So should be kind of generically downhill. And so it was warm last night. No socks, no beanie, no buff, no gloves. Didn't have to put the electrical or water filter in the sleeping bag. So, yeah, it was eerily strange being that warm. So, yeah, so unzipping the sleeping bag and zipping it back up a little bit and trying to regulate the temperature. Probably only got down to, I don't know, 50s or something. So it just never slept in that warm a temperature except one day, and I don't remember when that was. A while back we were somewhere. So, yeah. So I've been kicking the socks off, and then I'll take and just rub my feet 4 or 5 times throughout the night. So, but yep. Let the sleeping bag unzip most of the night, so got almost a full moon, if not full moon. Just can't turn that big light off, make it dark, but it's alright. Was not windy at all last night, and then this morning breeze came up, starting to kick up now a little bit, but yeah, so yeah, nice little uphill right here, short, but legs aren't quite all warmed up yet, so a little low on water. Got about almost 3/4 of a liter. Drank my liter having dinner last night, and just a hot tea this morning with honey in it. No oatmeal. So eating a couple Triscuits, just throw something in my stomach. So supposed to have water possibly in 1.5 miles, if not 6 miles. So definitely gonna hydrate up. I did pretty good yesterday. Drank 3/4 of a liter at the creek, and then packed out a 1.5 liters. And it was enough, but could have used a little more. I was thirsty last night, but didn't want to drink all the water for today. And if we're going downhill generically, then a little easier. Starting off earlier in the morning will help. And if we keep having some trees, that'll give us some shade, which will help too. So, but yeah, didn't sleep that well. I think just because it was so warm. So just different. Haven't had any bad days yet. A couple of hot spots on the back of the heel a couple times. Yesterday was one. Put a little body glide on it, on the heels. Might have been all the uphill, I'm not sure. We did 2 long uphills yesterday, and so body glide on them and see how they do today. So overall, my feet are doing pretty good. Sore, but that's that's what happens. So and it's just kind of nice. It's calm and peaceful out here. Even on the hard days, or just exhausted, take a break, take a look around the scenery, just kind of rejuvenate you. So Acton is down there somewhere, I'm not really sure. We're passing kind of by it. So, and I don't know if we're headed that way or if we're headed this way, so, but it doesn't really matter. Follow the trail and on we go. I don't sweat the 4 or 5 days ahead, just one day at a time. Where's the water? Where's the food? How many days? That kind of stuff. So, and getting breezy now. I'm gonna zip the hat. Put the laces on so my hat doesn't keep blowing off. There we go. So I loop my hat on the sternum strap, because sometimes you come around these corners and you just literally blow your hat right off you. And that way I never lose it, so don't need to lose my hat. So, yeah. But never had a day I wanted to quit yet. So, which is good. So, every day is just a little bit different. It's funny how you go around a mountain range and all of a sudden it's kind of like you're in the same area as you were on day 2 or 3 or something, And then 8 or something, you know. So, yeah. So, and you can tell I'm not a videographer. A little shaky, but oh well. It's not meant for the masses. Just both my viewers. So that's what I always kid. A lot of people do vlogging or, you know, videoing or something, you know. So I always kid them. Yep, both my viewers, you know. So, but Marissa said that I had, I don't know what it was, 80 views or 80 subscriptions or 80 something, I don't know. So I have not beat Riley yet, my dog, when he got out, and that was my goal. So I need a couple more people watching, so at least I can beat my dog. He was on Facebook and it spread like wildfire, so yeah. Little 6-pounder gets more views than I do. I have to trek 2,000 plus miles to try to get that many. He walks around the block and gets that many. So something's just not right with that. So I've mentioned before, you know, I'm gonna take when I get to Kennedy Meadows, 701 miles or something, I'm gonna take a week off. Marissa is graduating from Northport College. Yay.